have an extraordinary woman on the plaza here to talk about what she is doing in the community. And I'm very, very excited to welcome the title holder and called Miss Delaware Earth, Brianna Clark, who will be competing for the title of Miss Earth USA. Welcome, Brianna.
It is so great to be here. Oh my goodness. Like, it's been a journey, and I've came from the bottom, and now I'm working my way to the top.
We're very excited to have you on the plaza here at Good Morning Wilmington. But before we dive into the national competition, which is a big deal, it is a very, very big deal. I know a little bit about the Miss Earth USA organization and the Miss Earth organization, which has been a long-standing pageant for a very long time, and it is worldwide, not just locally. Nationally, internationally. But let's rewind a little bit. I would love to share a little bit more about who is Brianna Clark.
Yes. So my name is Brianna Clark, obviously, but the surprise here is that I really care about the earth, and that we're really trying to bridge the gap between environmental health and empowering female activists, of course. So Beauties for a Cause is a nonprofit, and it's our sponsor. And some of the few things that I want to talk about today is who I am as a person, share my stories, share my journey. I rise like the ashes from a phoenix. So yes, you want to be a queen and you wear this crown. And yeah, it's all sparkly and nice, but when you put on your service sash, you're really going out there to make sure that you make a change for the people. And Delaware is the second to smallest state. And it's one of those states where you have to really appreciate the beauty. Delaware's beaches are amazing.
Yes, they are.
My favorite beach actually is Dewey Beach. I wanted to host a cleanup in the next week, and that will happen next Tuesday.
Excellent, excellent. So you are already very active, involved in the community, making appearances, and that's what's most important about the title. Yes. And being a title holder and a state representative for the respective organization. So being Miss Delaware Earth, let's share with our audience and our viewers a little bit about what you've already done up to this point.
So I've actually hosted beach cleanups from Delaware all the way down to Florida. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
So
that's all right.
It's so amazing looking at you. You're so beautiful.
Oh my gosh, stop it. You're so beautiful.
It's stunning.
So
I can't even like blink.
Well, I know that you are already so busy. I've had the opportunity to visit your Instagram page and see what you've been doing throughout the community, and you're very active and very, very busy. And I know as a title holder, because I could speak from a little experience myself, is that that's what it's all about. It's what you give back to the community. And obviously you have a platform that you're speaking on, being with the Earth organization. You're talking about ways to be environmentally friendly, talking about living a more sustainable lifestyle, which is very important today. Global warming is there. And it's very, very important that we take care of our Earth, and just with the little things. Something that I've learned is that we could do this every day. When you brush your teeth, instead of leaving the water running, brush your teeth, turn the water off, turn it back on. Simple things just like that, you know, by just being mindful.
Exactly.
So let's talk a little bit more about the national competition. I'm very, very excited for you. I know it's coming up, so why don't you share with us, when is it and when do you leave?
So the national competition is December 29th to the 31st. And we leave, actually, I would leave a couple of days before that, so I'll be leaving on the 23rd to get down to Orlando, Florida. And make sure
Orlando, Florida.
Yes. It's going to be really fun. Of course, everybody knows the famous Disney World, but come on down to make sure you see our pageant journey, all the beautiful queens, and how they support their platforms. Mental health is my platform, and it is very special to me considering I came from my own mental health journey. So yes, I actually had depression since I was about 16 years old, clinical depression actually, and it was one of those things where you have to ask yourself, what am I doing to get better? What am I doing to change these things about myself? And yes, it's important for the people to understand that, look, self-identity is important in how you identify success, and success is very opinionated. What you believe is success might not be someone else's success definition. So you have to be comfortable with who you are in the mirror. You have to look inside of yourself and say, did I really help somebody today? Did I change their life? Did I turn off the lights in my house to make sure that the energy efficient is not putting more greenhouse gases into the air, so our air quality is better.
Yes.
And what am I doing today that'll help me tomorrow?
Right, and I thank you for bringing awareness to mental health. It's
Yes.
very, very important. We have to continue that conversation and continuing to have it, because not everyone may be comfortable talking about it, because we all experience it in some form or way, and there are more individuals that may not know how to treat it, because mental health, we have to take care of it. We have to take care of our own mental health. So having that conversation and bringing awareness to it is really important. So thank you for even just having that as one of your platforms. So just to talk more about the national competition, why don't you explain to us a little bit more about the phases of the competition and what you're competing for?
Yes, so we do have a preliminary competition. So the first part of it, that will be on the 29th.
Okay.
And our show for the misses will be at 4 p.m. So you can check that out on the earthtix.org website.
To purchase tickets?
Yes.
Or will they be streaming the pageant live for us to watch as well?
So they will be streaming live. It will be posted somewhere on Instagram, on social media, or on Facebook as well to direct the audience on where they can go to view the show.
Okay, so there's the preliminary competition. How many phases of competition do you compete in for the preliminary? Is there like a swimsuit, an evening gown?
Yes, ma'am. So we do have a swimsuit, and that is actually my favorite part
Okay.
because we have an amazing sponsor to look out for. Portia and Scarlett is one of my favorite people to work with. Their dresses are amazing. We will also be working with Hotworks, is another one of our sponsors, and to get our bodies ready for fitness. Fitness is one of my favorite things to basically take my entire day up if I wanted to do something that helped me just clear my mentality, just make sure that I'm fresh and ready for the next day.
Excellent, excellent. And then there's evening gown competition.
Yes, in the evening gown.
Gown's my favorite. That's my personal favorite. I love the sparkly dresses. I love that opportunity for the individual to select their wardrobe, because they do select your own. You get to select your own gown of choice, but being able to showcase that in a way that you feel is best. And that's my favorite part of the whole competition, especially when watching a pageant, is the evening gown phase.
Yes.
So are there any additional phases? Is there a talent or an optional talent?
Evening gown is amazing, but there's also an optional runway show that I want to.
Okay.
Yes, and that's going to be for the charity gala.
Okay.
And you can also donate on Spot Fund on my Instagram, or Brianna.Antoinette, or Miss Delaware Earth, in order to donate for Beauties for a Cause and Still She Rose Ambassador. So.
What is Beauties for a Cause?
So Beauties for a Cause, like I had mentioned before, is bridging the gap between empowering female activists and environmental health. So basically, in each of our states, or respective states, we are trying to make sure that we are doing our part for our communities. So we go out into our communities, we host cleanups, we go to the beach, make sure we bring all our friends, and it's just a warming and welcoming and very full experience.
So if I know I can't lie and say I don't know much about the Miss Earth organization. I know so much about it. So I don't know if you know, I actually held a title before. Yes. The Elite Miss Earth USA title. So I had the opportunity
doing it.
Right. I had the opportunity to learn so much about what the organization offers.
Yes.
Not just me, but the community. Could you explain to us in more detail, in your own words, the difference between Earth and the Miss Earth organization and other pageants out there? What's the difference that makes it so special?
The difference is our advocacy for our Mother Earth. It's making sure that we actually care about what we're saying, and we're not putting out there any information about ourselves that are false. We're not looking at people in the eye and saying that, okay, we want you to do this, but we're not doing our part at home. We want the world to see us as ambassadors, to see us as models for good, for change.
Wow. And I love that you have the courage and the resilience to represent the title of Miss Delaware Earth at the national competition. I wish you so much luck and continued success. as not only you prepare for the national competition, but also represent the state of Delaware. And I thank you for your service and everything that you're doing, but continue to follow your dreams, Brianna. I know that you've worked really hard to get right here where you are right now, but it's not over yet. So just keep doing what you're doing, being that example, being that positive role model for so many young women in the community and throughout the state. And don't forget about us here.
We definitely have you to look up to.
When you win that national title, don't forget about us here in little old Delaware.
I can never forget about my precious Delaware.
Excellent, excellent. Brianna, how can one follow you? Because I want to make sure if anybody wants to follow your journey, you could share your Instagram.
Yes. So yes, my Instagram is Brianna.Antoinette, and that is with 2 N's and 2 T's. And also Miss Delaware Earth. You can also go to the Miss Earth USA page in order to view all the delegates.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you for joining us, my dear.
Thank you
Again,
so much.
good luck, good luck.
You're
All right, there you have it. Miss Delaware Earth USA, vying for the title of Miss Earth USA in December. Make sure you follow her journey on her Instagram accounts, and we wish her so much luck. But we have to take a quick commercial break, so don't go anywhere, because Ivan has someone really cool he's about to chat with. I think it's Mr. 302 himself. Don't go anywhere.
What's up, everyone? It's your main man, Big Ivan, the talk of the town, Mr. DETVCH.com, and I'm here with my wonderful and amazing co-host,
Vincenza.
We just stopped by to tell you to be sure, if you want any information on what's going on in Wilmington and to meet some dynamic people doing some amazing and great things, be sure to watch us live on Good Morning Wilmington on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m.
Oh, Ivan, 10 a.m.
Which he said, 10 a.m.
Listen to me, that's why he has me here. But yes, tune in live, 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday on Good Morning Wilmington.
DETVCH.com.